Today, the moon is in Taurus, again, that earth sign where we slow down, we take care of our bodies and connect with the earth. The moon is also passing by Uranus this morning, depends on your time zone, but for the US time zones, it'll be sometime in the morning. And with that transit or astrologers call it a conjunction, moon coming together with Taurus, moon coming together with Uranus in Taurus, enhances or underlines those themes I was talking about yesterday having to do with a new normal. I'm Marina Orms here with your Astro Vibe for Friday, January 19th. And so the moon is in Taurus, passing by Uranus, bringing us into a place of change, a place of really asking ourselves, what do we want the change to look like? What do we want the new normal to look like? What do we want the future to look like? And we've been thinking about the future all week. I've been sharing videos with you about how to create from the future, especially Wednesday, I think it was Wednesday, January 17th, had some really powerful tips for you on how to bring in that energy of your future self and take steps to create that future self in the present moment. So check out my video from Wednesday, January 17th, if you missed that. Also, really powerful video that I released about Pluto in Aquarius on January 20th. The significance of January 20th, video from Sunday, January 14th, and that is on my YouTube channel. So check that out if you missed it. All really powerful and we're in powerful times. Things are changing. It's up to us what we want to create out of this very creative, changing time and space. So on the one hand, we are losing things, right? We are losing things from the past, the way things were, the things we knew, the way things worked. We can't count on it anymore. And there's a sense of loss, a feeling of being disoriented, a confusion about which way do we look, where do we turn, how do we navigate this? Because it's like being in a whole new realm, dimension, paradigm, where the old rules no longer apply. And it's going to feel more and more like that as we go forward. So we need to take care of ourselves. We need to do the self-care. Taurus moon is the perfect time to remind ourselves that, hey, my needs will be met. I'm going to feed myself and get rest and experience comfort, take care of myself and my body so I can get grounded. Remember my breath, my heart is beating, everything is happening that needs to happen. And I'm grateful, right? Taurus, perfect sign for gratitude and experiencing the gifts of the earth. Now, also, we want to recognize that the reality we experience, the normal we experience, is going to look different. So in that space, it's what we might call a feeling of chaos, but it's not really chaos. It's actually reorientation. It's reorganization. So we are bringing in what we know, we use what we know from the past, but we are also operating from what we want to create that we haven't experienced yet. That can be really uncomfortable. And this Taurus moon today reminds us, it's like, ooh, the Uranus energy is not super comfortable. So Taurus is the sign of comfort. The moon being in Taurus likes comfort, but Uranus is going, yeah, that old comfy couch that you used to sit on, boom, it's gone. Okay, what are you going to find that's comfortable now? What does comfort look like? when you can't have that comfy old couch anymore? How do you create comfort for yourself? Where does that come from? Is it something that is deep inside of you that is an ability to experience comfort? Anyway, there's lots of crazy uh, and profound ways to think about that. But the point is that as we do this work of creating the future, which we have the potential to do from the infinite possibilities of the infinite unknown of the future, which is what I was talking about in my video about January 20th, the significance of January 20th, is that from that place of the unknown, we get to choose. So we get to choose what we want the future to look like, how we want to anchor the direction we are moving in by making that choice to say, what gives meaning to my life? What gives my life a sense of purpose? What does my heart want? And then we don't have to know how we're going to get there. We just have to know what we want, because when we anchor that within our bodies and our bodies knowing, then we are choosing to align and to be open to what it looks like, the path to getting there, what the path to getting there is for us. So we make the choice. We say, okay, I recognize that this means I can't go back to my comfy old couch, and I can't rely on doing things the way I did in the past, or even thinking about things the way I used to think about them. But I have to find new ways. And what does that look like? What is my new normal? And how does my new normal help me create that future that I want to live in, the world I want to live in, the way that I want life to feel? So all this week, I have been sharing very powerful videos with you about how to do that work, because we are in this Capricorn moon cycle where we are getting organized and creating the systems and structures that are going to hold the energy of that future that we want to create. And so how we do that is in part how we structure ourselves and how we orient ourselves around the life we want to be living, rather than what we know, what we know, which is going to pull us back like a magnet saying, yeah, but I know how things work when I think that way. So we have to work with that, right? We're human, and we have to allow ourselves to change. So that's what's happening. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Marina Orms, and you can learn more about me at astrologyheals.com. If you're enjoying these videos, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and really do check out videos I've been sharing. If you've been following me every day, that's great. But if you missed some this week, you may want to go back, because really powerful stuff about how to step into what we're becoming, how to create the future we want to live in, and how to be prepared for this Pluto in Aquarius energy that we are heading into tomorrow. And by the way, the sun today goes into the last degree of Capricorn, joins Pluto in that last degree of Capricorn today and tomorrow, just before shifting gears into Aquarius. And so that energy of Capricorn is really about letting go of, resolving, bringing completion to, finishing that Capricorn work from the past. So letting go of how we have thought about things, been limited by things, what it is we need to let go of. Do we need to let go of some of the fears and traumas around the pandemic, right? And do the grief work, or let ourselves look at what it would look like to have a post-pandemic reality that's a positive thing, right? What could that look like? What does it look like to solve the problems of the world? Big big things, right? Climate change and issues of democracy, of social justice, of women's rights, of, so many things. So how we take care of ourselves now, let go of the thinking and the ways of being of the past that lets us be ready for the future that is calling us forward. So enjoy the last day before Pluto shifts into Aquarius, and we step into that future. Good time for reflection and letting go of whatever has been weighing you down. All right. Thanks so much for being here again. I'm Marina Orms, and my website is astrologyheals.com. And thanks for your support, subscribing, etc. I will see you next time with more astrology for unshakable self-care. All right. Bye for now.